Welcome to Spectrum Sphere, your portal to a diverse world of discovery where we explore the intertwining threads of science, art, history, and technology. Today, we unravel the complex tale of the Suez Crisis and its enduring relevance. Before we dive in, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for weekly content that broadens your horizons. Carving a path between the Mediterranean and the Red Sea, the Suez Canal is not just a marvel of engineering. It's a jugular vein of global trade. This strategic shortcut sees about 12% of global trade, streamlining the route and reducing voyages by thousands of nautical miles. Before the crisis unfolded, the Suez Canal stood at the crossroads of empires, a significant asset coveted for its strategic and economic value. Post-World War II, as colonial grip weakened, a new era dawned. Nations competed for influence, and the Middle East became a pivotal arena in global geopolitics. This critical juncture was preceded by a series of escalating tensions. The rise of Arab nationalism, the ongoing Israeli-Arab conflict, and the Cold War's global chess game set the stage. At the heart of it all was the Suez Canal, a waterway that had become a symbol of colonial power and economic lifeline. At this crucial point in history, four key players emerged. Egypt, under President Nasser, seized the reins of control. Britain and France, erstwhile colonial masters, found their influence waning. Meanwhile, Israel eyed the canal's strategic value closely. It was a complex tableau of national interests and regional power dynamics. In a bold and transformative stride, Egypt's President Gamal Abdel Nasser announced the nationalization of the Suez Canal. This monumental act aimed to seize control from foreign powers and capitalize on the canal's revenue to fund Egypt's ambitious Aswan Dam project, marking a turning point in global power dynamics. Earlier, the clandestine Sykes-Picot Agreement had carved the Middle East between Britain and France, sowing seeds of conflict. The arbitrary borders drawn ignored ethnic and religious contexts, setting the stage for future turmoil. This deal ultimately colored the political landscape, leaving a legacy that fueled regional tensions and distrust. As tensions soared, the United States and the Soviet Union, amidst Cold War rivalries, entered the fray. Washington and Moscow alike saw strategic interest in the Suez and sought to exert their influence. Diplomatic channels buzzed as both superpowers aimed to de-escalate the conflict without losing face or regional sway. With diplomacy failing, a military strategy took shape. Codenamed Operation Musketeer, the clandestine plan by Britain, France, and Israel aimed to retake the Suez Canal and unseat Nasser. On October 29, 1956, Israeli forces advanced into the Sinai Peninsula, setting the stage for an intervention that would shake the geopolitical landscape. As tensions escalated, the United Nations stepped into the fray, endeavoring to mediate and diffuse the situation. With proposals for international oversight of the canal and urging for a ceasefire, the UN aimed to assert its influence and restore stability, showcasing its importance in international conflict resolution. The blockade of the Suez Canal sent shockwaves through global markets, significantly disrupting the oil supply chain. Europe, heavily reliant on Middle Eastern oil, faced imminent energy shortages and escalating costs. This predicament underscored the canal's vital role in sustaining not only European economies, but the stability of the global energy market. The world watched in dismay as the crisis unfolded. Countries across the globe, including many allies, strongly condemned the tripartite invasion of Egypt. This overwhelming international censure highlighted the changing dynamics of post-war politics, with a clear message against colonialism and unwarranted military aggression. Amid mounting global pressure, a ceasefire was finally called, signaling the gradual cessation of military action. The aggressors faced a harsh diplomatic backlash, forcing Britain, France, and Israel to agree to a withdrawal of their forces. The Suez Crisis moved towards a tenuous resolution, but the reverberations were set to last for years. In the wake of these tensions, for the first time in history, the United Nations deployed peacekeeping forces. Tasked with ensuring the ceasefire was upheld and to oversee the withdrawal of the invading forces, this blue-helmeted contingent would become instrumental in maintaining a fragile peace in the volatile region. The Suez Crisis marked a sharp decline in British and French colonial influence, signaling the end of their imperial dominance. As newly independent nations observed, the crisis emboldened their push for self-determination, reshaping the political map and shifting the global power balance towards the United States and the Soviet Union. In the wake of the Suez Crisis, President Nasser emerged as a hero of pan-Arab nationalism, alluring to many Arab nations seeking sovereignty and unity. Nasser's staunch stance against colonial forces and the nationalization of the canal elevated his standing, fueling a surge in nationalist sentiment across the Arab world. Despite the conflict's resolution, the Suez Crisis underscored the canal's pivotal role in international trade. Navigation resumed, and the canal remained a vital artery for maritime commerce, further cementing its position as a key asset in global geopolitics and a choke point that world economies rely upon. As we move from the historical context to the present, the Suez Canal continues to be an integral waterway, showcasing its enduring significance. Amidst changing political landscapes, the canal still stands as a crucial link in the chain of global trade, connecting the Mediterranean to the Red Sea. In March 2021, the Ever Given, a colossal container ship, became lodged in the Suez Canal, instantly garnering global attention. This incident underscored the canal's critical role in contemporary commerce, as it halted the flow of goods and led to a substantial bottleneck in international trade. Continuing from the Ever Given crisis, this maritime debacle took place in March 2020, when the ship, one of the largest container vessels worldwide, ran aground. Stranded across the canal's banks, the Ever Given created an impasse, disrupting a crucial maritime artery where around 12% of global trade flows. The blockage of the Suez Canal by the Ever Given halted the flow of goods worldwide, underscoring the canal's critical role. With over $9 billion worth of trade delayed daily, the incident emphasized the fragility of global supply chains and the far-reaching impact of disruptions in this narrow waterway. Extricating the behemoth Ever Given from the Suez Canal's banks required a complex synergy of tugboats, dredgers, and high tides. Experts converged on strategies to dislodge the vessel, delicately balancing the need for haste against the risk of damaging the canal or the ship itself, while global trade held its breath. The 2021 obstruction of the Suez Canal by the Ever Given had stark economic repercussions. An estimated $9 billion worth of goods were delayed each day, causing a ripple effect across global markets. Supply chains were disrupted, highlighting the fragile nexus of international trade hinged upon this narrow waterway. In response to the Ever Given incident, nations worldwide called for robust contingency strategies to prevent future disruptions. The international community emphasized the need for collaborative crisis management plans, enhanced navigational protocols, and investments in alternative trade routes to safeguard against the paralyzing effects of such blockages on the global economy. In the wake of the Ever Given saga, the Suez Canal Authority implemented cutting-edge technologies and extensive canal expansions to improve navigation and prevent future traffic snarls. These advancements aim to bolster the canal's capacity, safety, and efficiency, ensuring smoother transit for the ever-growing vessels of modern global trade. Today, heightened security measures are integral to the Suez Canal's operations, reflecting its continued political significance. The region's stability is crucial, with global powers keenly aware of the canal's role in energy supply routes and trade. As such, securing the Suez remains a top priority for Egypt and the international community alike. The Suez Canal's strategic importance persists, serving as a pivotal maritime corridor linking east and west. Amidst shifting global geopolitics, control and access to the canal remain vital interests for major powers, impacting everything from energy markets to military strategy, reinforcing the canal's role as a barometer of international trade dynamics. As we reflect on its storied past, the Suez Canal's prominence endures, a testament to its role as a lens through which we can view the ebb and flow of international relations. This vital waterway not only connects continents, but also embodies the complex interplay of geopolitical interests that continue to shape our world. The Suez Crisis of 1956 firmly established the canal as a geopolitical choke point, a legacy that resonates within modern commerce and trade. Echoes of past conflicts remind us, as demonstrated by recent events, that the Suez continues to be a pivotal artery in the global economy's bloodstream. Thank you for exploring the intricate history of the Suez Canal with Spectrum Sphere. We hope this journey has expanded your understanding of its enduring impact. If you appreciated our content, please show your support by clicking the like button and subscribing for more diverse discoveries every week.